I always say that we're more than a meal. So we're not only providing that vital nourishment, but that support and letting them know that people in this community care about them. And that goes a long way.
Using food as medicine, one woman has made it her mission to deliver healthy meals to those facing serious health struggles.
I checked out the hub of Revive and Thrive project last week at Grace Episcopal Church there in East Grand Rapids, where hundreds of meals are prepped and bagged to be delivered each week. It is an efficient operation that relies on the volunteers, helping people in some of their toughest times.
What's really awesome is every day I come in and I learn something different every time I'm here.
Evan Arnold never knows what she'll be whipping up each Wednesday, but the Northview senior has become a pro at following the recipes.
We're going to be doing easy applesauce cookies.
Mixing all the right ingredients together to make a masterpiece.
I cooked at home some with my family, but I've never had a job cooking. I've never done anything like that. I just thought this would be a really great thing for me to learn how to cook and learn some life skills while also just becoming more informed on the benefits of food.
Arnold is a volunteer teen chef with the Revive and Thrive project, getting hands-on experience making healthy meals for those facing a health crisis in the greater Grand Rapids area.
We do all of the preparing the food, cooking it, the whole process of it, putting it in the containers, doing the different serving sizes. So everything in the kitchen, we do it all.
Founder Wendy Borden says Revive and Thrive was inspired by her own breast cancer journey.
Despite having a degree in nutrition, it was very hard to put a healthy meal on the table. And I realized that there was not a service in the community that was providing nourishing meals to people facing a health crisis.
The nonprofit started in 2015, delivering 5,000 meals. This year, they're serving up around 15,000 to those in need. And it's more than just a meal. The locally sourced food and fresh ingredients providing hope to survive their journey.
The goal of Revive and Thrive is to help people revive from their illness and to not only be able to provide them with meals while they're going through a health crisis, but also the tools through nutrition education to be able to thrive after they're feeling better.
People like Stephanie Hoekstra.
Yeah, it was so helpful.
Who was diagnosed with metastatic melanoma in 2021.
The time that it took in the kitchen to prepare meals just wasn't there anymore. I had a large mass under my arm and I was in a sling, and a family friend had told us about Revive and Thrive. Within a few days, someone stopped at my house, delivered meals for my entire family, for my husband and my 2 kids, and we were completely overwhelmed with gratitude.
Hoekstra using that gratitude to give back, now cancer-free and volunteering to deliver meals herself each week.
I always said that when I get better, I really want to pay it forward. And I thought it was such an amazing program. I know it always brightened our week up, and I thought if I could make that difference for other people, that I would want to do that.
Meals are prepped 2 days a week before being delivered right to participants' doorstep. Borden says volunteers like Hoekstra and Arnold help keep things cooking.
Volunteers are superheroes. It's amazing what can happen with the power of volunteers. I am truly impressed and grateful for all the volunteers that have made this program possible. What we do wouldn't be possible without volunteers.
With 2 years of volunteering under her belt, Arnold's found the recipe for success with Revive and Thrive.
And it really has just expanded my mind.
She's excited to use her newfound skills when she heads off to college this fall in upstate New York.
Honestly, I think it's important just to give back to your community because there's people that might be right next door struggling and you might not even know. So just getting back out and helping out in any way that you can is just really important.
If you want to learn more about Revive and Thrive, including how to volunteer or to get service, just look for the story on our website and our news app. Such a great program. We should mention 2 things. It's National Volunteer Month during April, and also Global Pay It Forward Day today. So we love highlighting the positive news, the positive stories out there, especially on Pay It Forward Day.
Yeah, for sure. It's always, we love sharing these stories, these positive stories of people paying it forward. It's special to us too with a couple of series that we have.
It is. Of course, you can always see more of our Pay It Forward stories on our website as well.